Hello, welcome back to the den. Thank you very much for joining us. You are very welcome on a muggy day in Hinckley. Straight in with the Lupo. So the Lupo is basically all but finished, and our detailer Chris is giving that a quick service wash as a courtesy, and we managed to find the roll bar, front entry roll bar link bushes with some different rods. It was all a bit of a hodgepodge in the end, but it's all correct and is working and is perfect, which is excellent, which is what we like. So this will be going back very soon once Chris has given it a little clean. We're going to come around this way because we have this lovely Mustang back in. So if you've been watching for a long time since we started, this is a Retropower-built, which has been with a customer for a long time. It came into us to do a few bits on it, I can't remember, last year, beginning of last year, and it's come back with a bit of a coolant leak, and the diff casing is leaking a bit as well, and we're changing the door mirrors because the door mirrors aren't very good, so we're going to change the door mirrors too. And there's a leak on the aircon as well, so we're just going to work through those bits and sort all those bits out on the Mustang. Then the MGF, so the audio is now finished, or largely finished on this. You'd have seen this last week, the guys putting the new Alpine speakers in, the amp, the micro amp, and the head unit has now arrived, so that's in, lit sort of in, with a cassette player in, with a Bluetooth adapter inside it. So if you go to the medium wave radio, you can get a Bluetooth connectivity to your phone, which is very cool. So the customer's got his cassette tapes in there, so he wants to still have his cassette tapes, which I think is brilliant. So yes, that is in and sounding very good. So yeah, one step closer on that, which is great. We'll head inside, and on the ramp in the air, Cloud is sorting some stuff out on the Puma. So this was in a few weeks ago for the inspection. Customer took it away again, and it's come back for a few days for us to work through some of the things he wanted us to do. If you have a good memory, you'll have remembered, or you'll be aware, that this car has done 12,000 miles from new, fully documented, always serviced and MOT'd. It is the archetypal one lady owner from new car. And when the gentleman bought this 2 years ago, it had 7,000 miles on it. He's done about 2,500 miles a year since he's had it, because he just wants to use it and enjoy it, which I think is brilliant. So we are working through a couple of things. So Cloud has changed the rear beam, or the rear axle bushes. I felt they were a little bit softer than I would expect. Not necessarily that they were sort of perished, but I felt they're a bit softer than they should have been. The customer's happy for us to change them, so we've done that. We put a new radiator in because the bottom of the radiator was corroded and just had a couple of tiny pinholes. There was just some evidence of the coolant just starting to seep out. So Cloud is now just letting this warm up. He's having a good look around just to make sure that that is all good. We did a track rod end on it, and the customer previously elsewhere had the car like wax oiled or dinner trolled, or whatever you want to call it, lana guarded, and there's just a couple of areas where it's gone a little bit scabby and it's a bit scraped off and stuff, so we're just going to tidy that up just to keep that nice, because it is absolutely spotless, this car. Really lovely indeed. So yeah, we're just working through those things, but yeah, absolutely fantastic drive, that little thing. Forget how good those chassis are. So the Metro, we continue to put miles on the Metro, touch wood, trouble free, which is excellent. So I'm building up to having a call with Richard on that to get that back to him. Then no update on the Charade, but I will answer a question someone asked in the comments, referring to this off-centre cutout in the bumper. And that does indeed feed the little intercooler. There's a tiny little baby intercooler that sits behind the front bumper, and then yes, there is a duct that then feeds that with cold air. So yes, that feeds the intercooler. Right, 2002 is basically now done. I've just set up the auto choke. This has got an electric auto choke, so I've just been playing with that, just set that up correctly. So that is now all good. And I have to apologise to Luke because I credited Matt and Cloud with sorting out the little charger socket, if you saw that last week, on the rear boot latch. And Luke got quite upset because it was actually mostly him, so sorry Luke. The M3 CSL, which, can you see that, is on the ramp at the moment, so that is back out of storage for a service, and it was meant to be going to BMW for an airbag recall, but they are having problems with supply of airbag, which is sort of one of those things really, can't really do a lot about it. So that's not happening, but we have done a service and there was a faulty brake pressure sensor on the master cylinder as well, which we've changed and bled the brakes through. And that's all on the CSL at the moment, and that's going to go back into storage at some point in the next few days. And we will be getting the customer's E30 Evo 2 M3 and similar on that, so that will just have an annual service and MOTs as well. They'll both be MOT'd before they go back in storage. The 504, we have had this run up again, which is fantastic. So Nat is on holiday this week, as you probably will have seen on the other video. So he's going to do us a bracket. We can mount the header tank. We've got the header tank just sort of temporarily in place, so we can put some coolant in it and we can run it up. So that is all run up. That's all happy days, which I'm very, very pleased about. The M5 in the corner. We've had a bit of a mission with the quick shift kit and the bushes that hold, not the quick shift kit itself, but it's the bushes that hold the selector mechanism in place, which we've now got to the bottom of, and it's all good and it's all going back together. And this is going to be the last time that we're playing around. You're welcome. We're going to be playing around with it. And the interior is basically all done. The audio's all done. So yeah, it's just the quick shift, put the exhaust back on, and then we can give it a good road test, make sure everything's well. And I think that's basically it. It's a bit of a short one because there's some other stuff we've been doing that we're not allowed to talk about. And I talked about that last week and everything else. So yes, that is going to be it from me, I think. So yeah, nice little short one, but quality over quantity, I think, I don't know. Anyway, that's all. So have yourselves a very nice week, and please do leave your comments, always appreciate them, and we'll see you next time.